So welcome, welcome. I'm here with Merelda Wu of Melio AI. Merelda is our data science guru for the day. And Merelda, welcome. Nice to have you.
Thank you. Thanks, Joanne. Thanks for having me here.
Excellent. And so you haven't really been able to hear Merelda's accent yet, but Merelda comes to us from, she's been in South Africa now for a very long time, but she comes to us from Taiwan. Tell us a little bit about when you got here and what your experience has been like in South Africa, just to kick us off, Merelda.
Yeah, sure. I came to South Africa when I was 17, so that's about grade 11. I think I came about 2 weeks before the June exam, so it was super stressful for me. My English was really broken. Nobody really knew how to communicate it with me, so they even put me in like a math lit program, which I was very stressed at the moment because I got like this really big booklet that I thought I had to complete by the end of the double class. And it turns out it was for the whole year. So I
you
got
went and
very
completed that
quickly
whole book.
upgraded.
Wow, in one class.
No, I couldn't. So that's why I was extra stressed. I had to cry to the teacher and be like, hey, sorry. Like I had to use my translator. I didn't know what square root is in English.
Wow, yeah.
And I got upgraded to the normal maths class very soon after that.
That's excellent, because I can imagine your maths would have been pretty solid coming from Taiwan. The stereotype is that, you know, Asian countries do very well in maths. So obviously the stereotype works with you as well. Merelda, so you've been in data science now for a while, but what I would love to let everyone understand a little bit more about your journey. What took you into data science? What was the road and the qualifications and the things that took you into data science? Tell us about your story.
Sure. My route to data science is a little bit roundabout, but from what I've heard from all of my other data scientist friends, it's also quite roundabout. It doesn't seem like there's a straight path to data science because it is still a relatively new field. So what I did in high school was I always gravitated more towards a math and science type of subject. So I naturally chose a STEM degree to do when I was in varsity. I studied electrical engineering, and of course, I didn't know at the time, but the top degrees to enter data science are actually statistics, computer science, and other engineering degrees.
Okay.
And my professor at varsity always say that electrical engineering isn't about power systems, building antennas, or circuit boards. It's more about solving problems. It's about asking many questions, creating hypotheses, using a scientific method to solve these problems. And I find that really is what data science feels like to me. So when I graduated from master's, yes, definitely. It's more about training the brain to solve problems and be confident in your ability to ask the right questions than the actual hardcore engineering skills. Well, obviously those are important too. But when I graduated from master's, I decided to do something a little bit different and use my problem solving skills to test. So I went into a flavor of management consulting. My first job was an analytics consultant, and one of my projects was to help a client price their new product. I was a fresh grad. I didn't really have any experience in pricing models. I didn't study actuarial. So I started researching on how to do this, and that's when I stumbled across a relatively new field back then, and that is data science. In a lot of my research, I realized some of the courses I did in varsity, such as statistical techniques and software engineering, all tied into this discipline. So it gave me a little bit of a confidence boost to say, hey, I know this stuff. So I started reading a little bit more and became more interested in it. It was a fun way for me to improve what I already do on a day-to-day basis. So I decided that I want to become a data scientist and created a whole like after-hour learning curriculum for myself.
Wow, while you had a full-time job, that's impressive. And so you then kind of started going into data science by yourself, kind of leading yourself down your own learning path, but at this point you were still working in a management consulting firm.
Yeah. So my day job was, when I was reading a lot about data science, a lot of people depict data science in this Venn diagram. One of the circle of a foundational data science skill is business acumen. Another one is maths and statistics. And the last one is software engineering. So the curriculum that I built for myself was on Monday and Wednesday, I would work on my software skills. And on Tuesday and Thursday, I would study math and stats. And I was hoping that my day job as a consultant can help me hone in to build more business skills, such as asking the right questions, communicating complex technical ideas to business people. And after doing that for a couple of months, I felt like I became more ready. And then I started looking for an actual data science job.